How's it going, everyone? We have a bunch of updates on upcoming JRPGs. Unicorn Overlord is a game that I've been talking a bit about on this channel. It's after the hectic January and February, and it's coming out in early March. You really look at March, and March is pretty crazy as well, and Unicorn Overlord is a game that I'm very excited about, and we do have a brand new trailer for the game. Another JRPG has gotten its release date, so we'll talk about that, and one of the hotly anticipated JRPGs for the early portion of this year, Persona 3 Reload, gets a brand new trailer. We'll talk that at the end of this video. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to ask you guys, please like this video and do leave a comment with your thoughts. It really does help out the channel a lot, and it is much appreciated. But first, Unicorn Overlord has gotten a brand new trailer introducing the game's overworld exploration, and there will be quite a bit of that, and it looks like Unicorn Overlord has a relatively vast world to explore as well, done in more of a classic style. And you have this guide to exploration done by one of the characters in Joseph. This is a game that I think looks really good, guys. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be busy with the JRPGs coming out in February, that maybe Unicorn Overlord is coming out at a time where it's like, okay, it's a smaller scale release, maybe I'll pass on this one, because remember, a week before the release of Unicorn Overlord is when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, so that is a little bit of a harrowing thought, and some of you guys are still going to be busy with P3R for sure. Some of you guys are still going to be playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and a lot of the other games coming out, but yeah, there's a lot of competition here. It is noted that Unicorn Overlord is a strategy RPG developed by Vanillaware. Obviously, that's the reason why I'm so excited for it. I think Vanillaware is one of the most underrated studios on the planet, given their consistency and their output with games like Muramasa the Demon's Blade, Odin Sphere Left Tracer, and obviously 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, which is a tremendous game. Vanillaware now brings the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPG Fight Against Fate and embark on a royal adventure to regain your reign alongside trustworthy allies. Unicorn Overlord combines the timeless tactical RPG genre with overworld exploration and innovative battle system for a unique epic fantasy experience in the iconic Vanillaware style. The game has you traverse a vibrant world, assemble units and direct them into exquisitely animated battles, perform heroic deeds, and grow renown throughout the 5 nations. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels. I imagine it's going to be a game with a sizable amount of content. I like how Vanillaware kind of approaches game development, where every single one of their games employs a different style. You know, Muramasa a bit different than Odin Sphere, Dragon's Crown different than Odin Sphere and Muramasa, and then 13 Sentinels certainly different than the aforementioned games, and then Unicorn Overlord certainly different than all of the other games that they've done so far. But at the end of the day, it still has that Vanillaware flair, that presentation style, that has become the element rooted in the soul of Vanillaware. It's a really interesting development for a studio, and I really dig it, because you know, with a Vanillaware title, you're gonna get something unique every time out the gate, but at the same time, you're gonna get that very slick presentation style, and I just think their art direction is absolutely fantastic, and I expect the game to have a fantastic soundtrack, given 13 Sentinels had a tremendous soundtrack as well. Unicorn Overlord is dropping on March the 8th, so yeah, add another game to your stacked calendar of games coming out. And this is, remember, 2 weeks before the release of Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of the Ronin. We have a little bit of a reprieve, it looks like, on that March 15th, where nothing major is coming out then. Although I believe the Legend of Legacy HD Remaster is coming out around then. But that's obviously a smaller release. But still, for JRPG fans, might be something they're interested in. Next up, now we're talking April. Sandland will be launching April 25th in Japan, April 26th worldwide. It has been officially announced, coming from publisher Bandai Namco and developer ILCA. By the way, ILCA, I believe it is I Love Computer Art, that's the development studio. They also did One Piece Odyssey. So, quick turnaround, first of all, from One Piece Odyssey. I know they are probably a bigger studio and they had this in concurrent development, but still, dropping One Piece Odyssey last year, now dropping Sandland this year, kind of interesting. I know these aren't the biggest budget games in the world, but at the same time, I thought One Piece Odyssey was pretty damn good. And Sandland coming out in April 26th. Standard Edition, Deluxe Edition have been detailed, I believe. There's also the Collector's Bundle, but that's exclusive on the Bandai Namco Funko store. So standard edition will be $59.99. You'll get a copy of the game, pre-order bonus, downloadable content, survivalist camo pack, and then customized vehicles with 3 special colors with that. Deluxe edition will be $70, a copy of the game, pre-order bonus, downloadable content, and downloadable content in My Room Furniture Set, My Room Furniture Set Hideout, the Army Base was the first one, Speed Demon Pack, and then Bleeds Love decal set. So nothing too crazy as far as the deluxe edition goes. I would say most people are going to stick with the base game. Dive into a desert world where both humans and demons suffer from an extreme water shortage. Sandland, meet the Fiend Prince Bleezblub, his chaperone the Thief, and the fearless Sheriff Rao, and follow the team on an extraordinary adventure in search of the legendary spring hidden in the desert. The end is only the beginning, as beyond this arid ground lies a new realm to explore. This action RPG, players will find a nostalgic and heartwarming world created by Akira Toriyama, where you'll become the main character Bleezblub, learn how to control his powers, and lead your company of heroic misfits exploring the legendary world of Sandland. Beware of the many dangers that populate it, between bandits, fierce wildlife, and the royal army. Reaching the spring won't be easy. Use your tact and imagination to develop tanks and other vehicles that will help you navigate this vast land using a wide array of part combinations. Key features: know vehicles from beyond your imagination. Unlock vehicles that can be leveled up with various mechanic parts, including weapons, engines, and suspensions. Design and operate a large variety of vehicles, including battle tanks with powerful cannons, motorbikes that speed through deserts, and jump bots that bounce over rivers to explore every corner of the continent. Become the savior the world needs. Develop your base camp in the city of Spino as you build relationships with its inhabitants. As you bring the exiled people of the desert, watch the town and its capabilities grow, and listen to their requests and wishes, and unlock useful materials and city features. An adventure beyond the dunes, travel through Sandland and its canyons, unveil its secrets, overcome all obstacles, and find the entrance to an unknown world. So Sandland, another RPG here, dropping April the 26th. And lastly, out here very soon, Persona 3 Reload, a City Facilities trailer has dropped. Atlus has released a new trailer for P3R, introducing the game's city facilities, including the mall, the station, shopping street, and more. Obviously, when you talk about Persona, a big element of the game is all the other aspects outside of the dungeon crawling and what you're gonna do throughout the game, and this is a little bit of a showcase of that. And they've been putting out a few trailers showcasing this element of Persona 3 Reload. Really excited for P3R. For me, this is just one of those games that, yeah, I am super excited for it. Just coming out at a really bad time, guys, with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. To me, those games are the ones that are going to take precedence over P3R, and it's interesting because Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is literally a Sega-published game, as is P3R. I know there isn't a direct crossover between those two franchises, like there would be, let's say, Grand Blue and Persona, given the anime-centric JRPG, but There's still Japanese RPGs in both of those regards, and they're games that, you know, people that are picking up Like a Dragon, I'm sure there are some that have interest in P3R and vice versa. It's just, why would you do that to yourself a week apart? I guess, like, yo, whenever you drop P3R in February, there was gonna be a little competition, but just a week apart from one another, I find a little strange, but, you know, sometimes I can't assess why these publishers do the things they do. I still don't know why EA dropped Titanfall 2 right around the time of Battlefield 1 and shot themselves in the foot in that regard, but hey, maybe they know better than me, but with Titanfall 2 sales numbers, that's probably not the case. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, Unicorn Overlord, Joseph's Guide to Exploration has dropped. That's a game you guys should certainly have on your radar. I know it's one that's not getting a ton of buzz, but hopefully as we head into early March, the attention for that picks up. Sandland will be dropping April 26th worldwide, done by ILCA. They've been putting out a lot of good stuff. Most recently, One Piece Odyssey and P3R City Facilities trailer has dropped. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.